Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I wanted to show you the crafty things I got this weekend. I got a few things, and I got a few really good things, so try and do this as quick as I can. In my last video for all my eBay stuff, I showed that I got some buttons, and I put them all, or most of them, in this now. But this thing is full of great buttons. Some of them are Bakelite, so I'm probably going to sell those in a lot on eBay, but I wanted to show you some of the nicer buttons that were in the lot. These are some buckles I found, and I'm thinking this blue swirly one might be Bakelite. This one might be too, I'm not sure. But I'll have to test those out. See if those are Bakelite. These are some of the really pretty buttons I got. Some I'm keeping, some I'll probably sell with the lot. But I really like these lucite flowers, so I'm keeping those. And I do have multiples of a lot of these. This black rhinestone one, there are rhinestones in the bottom of that bowl somewhere that I'll have to take out and glue back in. This one. There's a few of these, but they're a little corroded because they are metal. But really nice jewel tone, like bling in there. These are cool, these embossed metal buttons, but they're actually pins. Never seen anything like that before. More rhinestones. I think that might be Bakelite, and that might be Bakelite. These are made to look like wood, but I think they're resin or Bakelite. These little eagles. These are cool. And I got a whole bunch of this bling. I think this is actually glass, because it's heavy. Doesn't feel like plastic to me. These, so you get the idea. So those are the buttons. Get those out of the way. And then also in that lot, there was this shell necklace. All the pink shells are falling off. The necklace is broken, but there's tons of them, and they all have a little hole drilled in them. This one had some jingle bells and more bling, and some had a lot of these little square buttons, jewel buttons. And then the other cute thing I found was this little leather case, and it had this old manicure set in it. I mean, it's all rusted, but I just thought that was cool. Also from that same sale, all those buttons, I think, by the way, cost me, I think, $2.50 total, with all the little containers of them that I bought. Found more trim. This is that like lace seam binding, all different colors. And then I found all this scallop lace. That was $1. Found this whole roll of like holographic sequin scrim. This was $1, maybe less after I bought a whole bunch of stuff from her, but there's a good amount still left on the roll. I actually did find some real scrapbooking stuff. This lady was selling some pads of paper. You know, some of the sheets have been used, but I paid $2 for this. It's from Making Memories, or My Mind's Eye. Sorry. And you know, it's the nice glittered paper. It's not a bad deal for $2. And then I bought this one too. This is Me and My Big Ideas. I got this one because it had a lot more. Well, these are flocked, and the rest of them I think are mostly just flat pieces. Well, that one's embossed. But I bought them because a lot of them look distressed and look more masculine, and Father's Day's coming up, and got to make my husband a Father's Day card, so. Got that. Got a few things for my daughter, because she's been like a crafting monster the past few weeks because I have no time to do anything and she has nothing but time, so she's been making the most of it and making all kinds of things. So I found her all this origami paper for $1. There's a whole bunch of it back here, all different shapes and sizes and colors. And so I'm sure at 5 she's not going to be doing origami, but she'll find a use for it. Then I found her this cute little card making kit that has all these little die cuts, has the glue, has the cards, and some die cuts here, and then an idea book. Found this for myself. Oh, that card kit and the origami stuff was $1. This also was $1. This little storage case. It has all these little tiny ones in it. That'll be good for beads or buttons or whatever. And then I found another one for $1, and it has all this ribbon and little ribbon roses and things in there that my daughter can play with. And then we come to the good, like, old stuff. Got this really nice old leather, I believe it's leather, photo album with these black, just plain black pages inside. That's what the back looks like. Got this for 50 cents. It's beautiful. And then I scored an old printer's tray. This was $5, and it already has hooks on the back if I want to hang it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm definitely keeping that. And then I scored some really great old magazines that have the best old advertising in them. I was just dying. This is a Popular Mechanics Toys You Can Make magazine, which has some really cool ads, but there are tons of pictures of, like these blueprints. I love these. And, kids building things. There's a really cute dollhouse picture in here somewhere. Alright, I'll find it here. There it is. Isn't that adorable? So, really, really cute graphics. So I bought this in a lot with a bunch of other things with a bunch of other books for $10. So that's one of the ones that I'm keeping. I'm also keeping this one, which is a reprint of an 1893 toy catalog, and the illustrations in here are wonderful. All these old toys, trains. What is this? The Mechanical Surprise Party. Horses, wagons, dolls. It's amazing. All these old cap guns. So, could not pass that up. But I'll definitely be making copies. I can't cut this up. Then I found the same lot of stuff that I bought. Those two things, the catalog and the magazine. I found these two magazines from 1879. They're called Wide Awake. They're a children's magazine. This one does not have the old advertisements in it for some reason, but this one does. And, they have some nice images in here. But what I really liked were the ads in the back. Very, very, Tim Holtz style ads. Oh, let me find them for you here. There we go. Next page. Look at these, you guys. Gorgeous. And they've got these here. See the corset? Let's see, organs. And these. This old organ. Gorgeous. So I flipped out over that. And then the final one I bought was this one in that same lot. Home Arts and Entertainment Supplement to Women's Weekly. This is from 1922. I mean, look at this first page. It's gorgeous. And this has a lot of great illustrations and photos in it also. But the funny thing about this one is it has all these, oh look at this, with all these ladies in their outfits. It has things about throwing parties and stuff. There's one that's hysterical. It's like throwing parties for teenagers. I have to find it in here. Oh, teenage parties. These are the things you should do for teenage parties. The smelling game, the tasting game, oh, toothpick animals. Yeah, that would go over well if I told my son, hey, invite all your friends over, and I'm like, toothpick animals. Look at me like I had 3 heads. Nice color illustrations. And then they have another funny thing in here about exercising and taking care of yourself. They have this woman in this outfit doing all these exercise poses, and this one is for women over 40. And it's funny, they say in here, let's see, they're talking about health in general. We used to regard sunburn as part of the regular summer program, but of late doctors have told us that severe sunburn is harmful, just as any burn is. In fact, severe cases can affect the heart action and may mean serious illness. So now they're telling people to finally take care of their skin. And then down here it says, while the daily bath, oh no, not that. Oh yeah, here it is. Daily change of undergarments is desirable, but many persons can make only 3 or 4 changes in a week. Ew! That's nasty. Anyway, those are my finds for the week. Hope you enjoyed them. I know I'm gonna have a blast with all these vintage ads and everything. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.